It's the magic of math here, and today we're talking exponents. We are going to evaluate exponential expressions. Here we go. We're asked which of these following expressions has a value of 243, and we're given 4 powers, or 4 values with a base and an exponent. So here's where I'd like you to pause the video, determine which of these 4 expressions has a value of 243, and then come back and hit play to see my work. Good luck. Welcome back. So again, we wanted to decide the value of 243. So which of these 4 expressions has a value of 243? So let's consider answer choice A first. We have a power here, which means we have a base of 3 and an exponent of 3, which means take our base, that exponent tells us to take our base of 3 and multiply it by itself 3 times. So that would be 3 3's, or 3 times 3 times 3. So this expression represents this product. So I like to make things simpler. So let's break this down. We're going to do the first 2 values first. Find the product. 3 multiplied by 3 is 9. So we're going to multiply those 2. We get 9 and keep that last 3. Now 9 times 3 is easier to do. We know that that is 27. Well, 27 is not 243. So we can eliminate answer choice A. All right, let's look at answer choice B. 3 to the 4th. So that means take our base of 3 and multiply it by itself 4 times, or 4 3's. So we're going to find the product of 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, or 3 multiplied by itself 4 times. So I'm going to group these to make it easier. And we know that 3 times 3 is 9. We just did that. And we have 2 sets. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 3 is 9. Now it's a much simpler problem. 9 times 9 is 81, which is not a value of 243. So again, we can eliminate answer choice B. Now let's look at answer choice C. When we look at answer choice C, we know that we have 3 to an exponent of 5, which means 5 3's, or multiply 3 by itself 5 times. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So I am again going to break this down and group it to make a simpler problem. So I have 1 group, 2 groups, and 1 left over. We know that 3 times 3 is 9 times 9 times that leftover 3. Let's do it again. Let's group. 9 times 9 is 81. Multiply by our 3. 81 times 3, 3 times 1 is 3, and then 3 times 8 is 24, so 243. There we have our value. So it appears that I have found my answer, which is C, 3 to the 5th, has a value of 243. I want to make sure that it's not D, so let's look at D. So answer choice D says 3 to the 6th, so we're going to have 6 3's, or multiply 3 by itself 6 times. So here are my 6 3's. I'm going to group them again in groups of 2. We've already discovered that 3 times 3 is 9, so now I have 9 times 9 times 9. We're going to group again. 9 times 9, we know, is 81, multiplied by that leftover 9. 81 times 9, 9 times 1 is 9, 9 times 8 is 72. For a value of 729, which is not 243, so we can eliminate answer choice D, and we were correct. It's answer choice C. So 5 3's, or 3 to the 5th, has a value of 243. And that is how you evaluate exponents. Thanks for joining me today at The Magic of Math, where we continue to master math 1 video at a time.